Welcome to Ask Cadence, everybody. I'm Pete Wright. I'm sitting here with Jay Christensen. Good morning, Jay.
Hi, Pete. How are you doing?
Another week of Rob Bremmer. How are you?
Good morning, Pete. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. I didn't want to do this one this week, and I'll tell you why. It's very personal for me, this problem, because I fight this all the time. Project managers planning in a vacuum. I don't even want to talk about it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Yeah, what this really means is that project managers have a desire to kind of be the star, so to speak, and they are also, in some cases, reluctant to involve other people. So what they do is they plan the project on their own without any involvement of the team members, may not even know who the complete team is. And then the problem is they take this plan that they have developed to the team and say, we'd like you to do this project. And by the way, here's the plan that I've developed. And the problem with that is that people have no opportunity to commit, to help define the roadmap for completing the project. And they have no reason to support the project because it's someone else's project. They haven't been involved, and they feel like they've been ignored. So they're not going to participate. And it sets the project manager up for failure. Plus, it is a rare situation where the project manager would know all of the other things that people that are going to be working on this project are doing. Project manager has very limited visibility, so they don't know how much time the people have to do the project that they're asking them to work on. So they come up with very unrealistic, very undoable end dates for some of the tasks on the project, and the team's completely demoralized from the very beginning.
I think that's absolutely right. Two of my observations from experience are that, for one thing, as a project manager, it's a lot of fun to make things just neatly fit into a spreadsheet and just have everything line up nicely. It gives you a real feeling of pride to see that happen. But it ignores the reality that life is messy and people have issues and various conflicting agendas. That has to be taken into account. Additionally, if the project manager remembers on the very human element to that project team members work better with passion. And if you can involve them and get them to see the business ends, why it matters to them, to their families, to their livelihood, to their company, then you're going to be able to awaken varying levels of passion and commitment in the team members that will help see the project through to success.
I'm interested. Whose problem is this in the organization? Whose problem is this to fix?
Two places where we could see that reside. And first is the manager of the project manager. That is the person that is responsible for guiding, coaching, and training the project manager, and to impart upon the project manager the value of team planning. If the project manager doesn't do it, the next person we can look to is the sponsor, who then would coach the project manager's manager and the project manager at the same time as to the value of team planning. Now, sometimes the sponsor and the functional manager are the same person, so it would be the same locus of problem solution in that particular situation. And I would like to springboard off of Rob's comment earlier, and one of the causal factors of this environment is that the project manager feels or perceives that they are lacking personal skills, and they don't want to deal with the personal aspect of the team. So my advice is for project managers first to question whether or not they really truly want to be a project manager, and if they do, then to embark upon a curriculum where they are developing their personal skills. Because in my opinion, there are three crucial skills that a project manager needs. First is people skills, second, negotiation skills, and third is communication skills. And they need to embark upon a plan to develop their skills in all three of these areas.
I'd like to add on that. I think that's absolutely right. I think also that there are 4 specific points that a project manager can recognize, and if they consciously recognize these, it can help. There is 1 negative motivator and 3 positive motivators that I can think of off the top of my head. The negative one is fear, and I think that's the worst one to use. And I think that's a default position where team members will just do it because they have to do it. It's their job. But if the project manager recognizes and pays a little bit of attention to the other 3 positive ones, and perhaps there's more, in one case is idealism. Maybe they can awaken a passion to do it because whatever the project is will have some great outcome for multiple people outside of the project. Another one is simply to do a good job, just the pride of doing a good job. And a third one, frankly, is money. Sometimes that's a positive motivator, and sometimes there is room to allow or bring that discussion into the project. But if any of these positive motivators and any other positive motivators are awakened in the team, they will want to resonate with the project manager and want to see it to completion instead of the project manager having to track them down.
Wonderful. Excellent ideas, Jens. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us this week on Ask Cadence. Visit us on the web at www.cadencemc.com. Until next week, we wish you all the greatest project success.